So guys, welcome to Kigogoini. So today we're going to explore Kigogoini in this area in Tetu in Nyeri. So watch the video till the end and see how beautiful Kigogoini is. So let's go, guys. But the beautiful sceneries, guys, here. Place of hills and valleys. Very nice. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, where we're watching from. My name is Sande. Welcome to this amazing YouTube channel. It's _Sande. Coming live here in Tetu. Tetu is in Nyeri, in Kenya, East Africa and Africa. So guys, if it's the first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel. For the frequent viewers, thank you so much for coming back to watch this amazing YouTube channel. So today, the plan is to go to a different village called Kigogoini. So I think I've done some videos there, but I want to go and see if there's any changes that has happened so far. So it's like a walk from here, like a 1 hour walk or 30 minutes walk from this village that I'm starting the live stream from. So we are in Tetu, but we're heading to Kigogoini. So hope you're gonna enjoy the video, guys. Watch the video till the end. Don't skip the ads, guys, so that we have a nice exploration of African countries and the world at large. So it's a beautiful morning here that I want to show you around. It's a little bit midday. So I came from down there, so heading to this other side, uphill, you know. As always, Nyeri is a place of mountains and valleys, so when you're here, expect to do some exercise as usual. So it's a beautiful day. Looks like it might rain later on, because the weather is kind of showing some signs of rains. But let's explore it before the rains come. So that's the thing, guys. So in the comment section, you can tell us what's your experience so far, because I've done several videos in this area. What is your experience? What have you liked so far about this area? You know, what has been your takeaway, and what do you think that I could have done better? You know, because at the end of the day, this is a learning platform whereby you learn, you relearn, and you also unlearn. You know, so you can just try to advise me what could I have done better. You know, what could I have done better when doing this village series, so that next time when you go to a different village, you try to change. This is the other way. So from down there at a distance, that's why I feel like the breath is ending. So you can tell us on the comment section, what do you feel like you can do better? So, and what should we have done better? Feel free to share with us in the comment section, because as I told you, according to my view, YouTube is mainly a learning platform whereby people learn while viewing the videos. You know, it's all about learning new environment, new things, new skills. So you learn, and maybe you find out that maybe the way you have been doing something, someone else is doing it better. So when I showcase like these areas here, I'm able to get some information about these areas and able to get some insights. So now we're at the tarmac road, heading to Kigogoini, which will take at some few minutes by there. Maybe 1 hour will be there. 1 hour for 12 minutes, because it's a distance. But I've been shown a different route that I want to use. I've been told to use there's a route at a place called Ihururu. So at Ihururu, we'll try and do a left turn, then down to there's a river there, there's a stream. Then you go up, do a right turn. I think that will lead us to Kigogoini. So we'll try and use that route, which is a new route. So expect to have new views on this area. Maybe I've seen some videos that I've shot here, but we'll try and look for a different area that we haven't done so far. So welcome. This is a this video is being filmed on a Sunday, so depending on the day that you're watching it, just know that it was filmed on a Sunday, because you know sometimes you do, when you travel to a village like this one here, you do like a series of videos, like let's say 10 videos, then you post. So I find that maybe it comes late. That's the thing about vlogging sometimes. So I've not reached a place where I'm doing a daily. I know there's some guys who do like these big YouTubers, they tend to do like daily vlogs. So when he vlogs today, that's what he posts. But for me, it's some few days late. So that what I'm giving you today, you might expect it. What I'm filming today, you might expect it for like the next like few days late. Because now when you travel to a village somewhere, let's say for instance, maybe you have that only chance to go there. So you tend to maximize your chance by doing like plenty videos, you know. Plenty videos. In a day you can do like 2 videos. Sometimes even you can do 2 videos and 1 live stream, so that you have videos to post later on. I actually look at YouTube as a business, you know. Let's say for instance someone who has a shop somewhere, let's say a retail shop. So normally when you're having a retail shop, I used to have a retail shop. One day I'll take you to that shop in my village. No, a real hustle. I used to have a retail shop during COVID time. You know, COVID time things went on shagala bagala, so people were like hustling all around. So sometimes let's say someone who has a retail shop, what you'll do, you'll come up with we call them the list of the things that he needs to have in the shop. So you go, you buy, you call them like stock. So you know, like you have 50 kilograms of sugar. It will take you like, it will last you for like maybe 3 days or 1 week, depending the customer you have, like the number of customers. So sometimes that used to happen in the shops. You have like frequently have a list of the things that you are using, so that the moment it reduces, you restock again the shop. So that's a retail shop. So for me, sometimes I feel like YouTube has the same like outlook, you know, because now this is like this is the stock. What I'm doing now is like I'm now investing in the stock in the market. So when you film, you put it, then you release it later on. That's how I feel. Actually, look at YouTubers. It's a beautiful home here. I really admire it so much. Nice home. Maybe this might be a dream home one day. Simple, well built. You know, just a small house that is really looking good. I feel it's a beautiful built home. Sometimes you don't need to build like a big mansion. You just need to have a small building that is noisy motorbikes. This area has some noisy motorbikes. So sometimes you just need to have like a well-managed building. But now, if you have a big ambition and if you are well muscled in terms of pocket and you have big dreams, don't limit yourself, because I've seen people building some nice big buildings and they look so good, by the way. For instance, there's a guy called Ayamarwa. The building is so amazing. It's a mansion, by the way. It's a mansion. That's a good building. You know, that's a real investment, you know, a lifetime. That one can be used by your great grandchildren, you know. So as usual, I've always told you that about this area. It's kind of a wind. Today is sunny. Sun is out. Looks like very hot sun, but now the thing is there's some breeze. That's what I love about this area. The breeze that is blowing here just gives the place a very nice cooler. It's like a cooling factor, you know. So I am planning to go to Abadeas, and I want to see the view of the Abadea forest, and then there's another place there which has a very nice view. But that will depend if the sun will be good. So maybe the next few coming days I will check out on the weather, because if I go there when the weather is really not like a bright weather, the place will not look good. So I'm trying to wait and see how the weather will look like on that particular day, and see if we're able to have a beautiful experience there. You know, it's a place called Aberdare Forest, the Aberdare Ranges. So this is our area. On this side, that's where the Aberdare is. On the other end, we have what we call Mount Kenya. You know, so where I'm heading to Kigogoini is very close to the Aberdares. So you might see if we do that tomorrow. It will be a nice walk to Aberdares and back. There's some repairs on the road. We call this a kiraka in our local language, whereby they try to repair it. So you have this option of digging the entire road and replacing it with a new tarmac. But this one is called, these are the cheapest way of repairing the roads. You dig the portion that is cracked, then don't dig that deep, just at the surface. Then after removing the upper part, you put more tarmac, then they do the, call it kusindilia in Swahili. Kusindilia, not even in Swahili, sindilia. They press, you know, like you now come with a compressor, and you compress the ground to look like this, you know. So you can see now even the color of this tarmac here and the other one. This is a kiraka, but just like a repair, you know. It won't last for long, and you cannot rely on it to have a better road. So you need to plan. When you're doing this, you plan for a future repair, major repair. But keeping in mind that these are, I can say these are village roads, so they don't really put a lot of effort in let's say proper repairs. What they do, they just try to do the touches, just a few touches on the repairs. Then when it will be messed up, all of it, that's when they'll come and do like proper building. But now, just trying to do a few touch on it, slowly, pole, just a little bit of it. So the matatus that ply on this road, you know. So into Nyeri, and on this way you head to Aberdares, guys. So it's looking like more calm. A little bit calm. Keeping in mind that today is on a weekend, so that means that there are less activities. People have just gone to church. People are not going to town that much. Ooh. I wish I had gone to town, by the way, to see how it looks like on a Sunday. If I can replan again, it could be a good idea. No, normally, let me give you an example of Nairobi City. So Nairobi City on Sundays is the best time for you to film there if you are a content creator, because it's really calm and there's less activities there, like movements of people and vehicles. There's less noise. So I thought that I know it's the same case to other towns in Kenya, because Sundays most of the businesses are not like opened. So I wish I had that idea before. I could have gone to the town and see how it's looking like. But now, since we have decided to do this, let's go to Kigogoini. That could be a great idea, by the way. There's a subscriber who told me that she saw his home through my vlog. I was walking along this road here. So maybe today, this video again, we're going to see a home. That's the interesting part of vlogging, you know. So someone can just take you to your village and showcase your village when you are, and then you see it on the screens, you know, not going there. So you can just showcase your village and you see it. That's another way of exploring this world called the Earth, you know. I feel like Africa and the world at large It has so many beautiful places that have not yet been explored. You know, I'm wondering if these kids are going to school on Sunday, or she's from high school. That's her uniform. Maybe she came home to pick something and she's on a boarding school. There's a market here called Kigogoini. So I was saying, I feel like the world has plenty of things to show you. The villages are so nice. There are a variety of nice villages that have not been explored. So it's just a chance that you need to take and showcase the beauty part of the world, you know, by going deep. You know, it's not all about the town environments and the cities, but now the interior parts. The interior parts are even more better, because now when you go to towns like to villages like this ones here, you are like in a place that you feel like is silent, sacred, you know. So the villages will give you a sacred kind of a sacred moment, you know. For instance, look at that big tree there. That's an indigenous tree. It has been there for years, so it reminds you of how it's important to conserve the environment, the indigenous trees. So such kind of environments will really give you the best. So these are Kigogoini. It's a small village here. Kigogoini. Not a small village, a small market area. So you can see today is really like a silent, it's a ghost market. Looks like a ghost market. But now the butcher is on. Normally the butchers are always operating, because that's where people go to buy like meat, some few shops. I remember there's a time I was doing a challenge, walking from the Nyeri town to Kigogoini. Then I went to buy some soda somewhere here. Soda was bought by a guy called Davinson Pro. It was a real walk, you know. That was a challenge that the guy gave me. I was live streaming. So when I pass here, that reminds me of that moment, you know. The golden moments, eh? These are Kawosh, village Kawosh. So these are Nyena Sacco that goes to town, Nairobi. So from Nyeri town to Nairobi. Nyena means Nyeri, Nairobi, you know. Some guys with the borders here. Some market area. Somehow silent today. Less activities. Look at that beautiful tree there. That's a trimmed eucalyptus. There's a church service going on there. It's a guy who was preaching here. Behind there is messing up the motorbike, because there's no pressure on the motorbike, but still pushing it on with it. So the rim will be broken down. We'll continue to do like that. So we're gonna do another corner here. I want to use a different route that I've been given. Let me see if it will work very well. Given a different route to use, and to see how I'll be able to connect to Kigogoini. Normally, I usually go straight that way, but I want to try and see. Hope I'll not get lost. So this is now the junction. Kiriti down this way, the Patas will go this way to this other direction. To technical vocational training. So Nairobi is 12 foot. I don't know what this means. This one here. So guys, we're gonna go down this way now to the other side. So I'll try to use this route. I was told that to lead me to Kigogoini, St. Paul's, Gitaka Secondary School, Hururu. I did a video about this road. If you have not watched the video, kindly watch out my previous videos I did about this road here. I was trying to explain to you how amazing I think it has been built, and for sure that's the truth of the matter. So I was doing a video about this road. Go and check it out. Today I will not talk more about it because I really did a very expansive video. Today I will concentrate on the views here, the view about this on this route here. There's some birds here. So I really did a nice video about this area. The view is just amazing. I love it by the way, so much by the way. And these are why sometimes I find myself like I really do more village travels than even towns, because I feel like the village will give you what you haven't seen. The village will like blow your mind. The village will like make you to look to explore this area in a very different way. So it's like it's an amazing space to be, and I don't take that for granted. By the way, the village will just give you the best of the best. Look at this view here, guys. It's a very nice corner here, but now look at the view surrounding it. Even if you are driving here your car, you enjoy, because when you are looking at the side of the outside the windows, you feel you are seeing something special. Look at that guy that is coming up. Let me see how we'll turn here. That's a good driver, but he missed somehow. But no, it's a good driver. So see now the view here, whew, the corner. He was supposed to maintain his lane. He went and came from this other lane here. So this area you need to be very careful. If you are driving here, you need to be extra vigilant, because these corners here, they are sharp corners. That guy is turning out very well. So that time you saw some cows drinking some water on this pond here. So it's like a wetland area by the way. So I'll remind you today about these wetland areas. Let's say, for instance, if your village has such kind of a space like a wetland area, so what you do, don't destroy it, don't drain it, because this one will be a water catchment area. Let's say when the water is scarce, you'll come back here and dig and get some water for your cattle, and maybe if you want to water your plants. So maintain the water catchment areas. They are very important. Another thing, they help, let's say, some other birds, they will breed here, some other reptiles, they will breed here. So it's like a real ecosystem. So wetlands will sieve the water. You can see it's being sieved. Let me just get closer to it so that you understand. The water is being sieved, and when it goes down this way, it's very clean, you know. You can see what it's looking like. Those green things, they are sieving the water. So it comes from that side, it's being sieved slowly. When it gets in here, when it gets to the other side, it's very clean. So the wetlands are very, very important, guys. Very crucial. So down there, that water is very clean. Even I can see it from here. Maybe let me show you in the other direction. So down here, it's very clean. You can see it, because it has been washed, like sieved. Then I know it's very, very cold. Get closer to it so that you understand. So it's very cold water, no? It's very clean, very fresh. It goes all the way down on the other side. So I call this the real wetlands. So it's very important. So now those guys who are planting along the stream here, they're able to get some water to water their let's say if you are having veggies. Very nice, easy. let's go up this way. I'm going to join that road that I've been told about. So we're in a place called, let me see here. So guys, on the comment section, tell us how you used to like fetch water in a village. How do you do that? Let's say more than like 10 years back, because nowadays when these villages, they have tapped water. So when I was growing up, we used to have what to call the springs. So the springs is whereby the water is in comes from underground rock. So the people will come and tap the area. They know where the water is coming from. Then they'll dig like a bowel. So when the water comes from that rock, it settles on that like a bowel. Then you come with like a calabash. You fetch the water. It's a very fresh water that is less contaminated. So then you can use that water to drink. It's very fresh and to do so many things. So that's what we call the spring, the springs. So I don't know if your village are still there, are still being used, but nowadays in this village I've not come across any, because there are piped water that are running all over. Because this village has an advantage of being close to the mountainous areas. That means they have plenty of water throughout the year. They have, because the Aberdares and the Mount Kenya, they give it the source, you know, the source of so many rivers that are going downstream. So they have plenty of water here compared to other villages and other areas. So we're almost at that junction that we'll use to head to the other side. The junction somewhere here that it's a new road that I haven't like used so far. I just want to try and explore it. I don't know it very well. I haven't been there. I've just been given direction by someone. I want to see if I'll be able to connect to Kigogoini. So for me, I love these unknown roads, you know. Walking to a place that you really don't know. It's very interesting, so that you learn and enjoy the walk, because you don't expect anything that you are like walking with the unexpectations, you know. They're massive, those are indigenous, very big, massive trees, you know. Sometimes when I see such a big tree, I get hooked, because I feel like I need to edge the tree, you know, the edging, you know. So the trees are, for those who don't know, the trees are edged by two scenarios. The one is called historic background, then you can use the ringing. So for the ring, you have to cut the tree down, then count the number of rings. So that means that you can only edge a tree that maybe has fallen down, you know, because it will be very useless to cut a big tree to edge it. So when we talk about these bigger trees, we use what we call historic background, you know. Maybe you can ask the people that have been there, how long have you seen these trees? They tell you, oh, this tree was here even when my grandfather was alive. So use that to estimate. You just do an estimation, you know, to get the real number. That's how you age the trees. So the junction, guys, I want to use this rough road going to this other side. I've been told that if I follow this road here, it might lead me somewhere that I'm going to Kigogoini. So let me try and try my luck. You know. But you cannot get lost, you know. You can't get lost. Even if we do, you'll be able to ask. So as I was saying, for me, I love to explore areas that I have not yet gone there, you know. Like if I have not been to this road, I find myself going there because I have not been there, to see how will I get to the other side, you know, and how the place looks like. So I'm used to that habit, you know, to explore areas that I have not yet explored so far. So I don't rely on like areas that I know. I do other areas that I have not like explored. It's a metal gate here that looks like 100 years. 100 of years. So it's around noon, but now the birds are still calling. That means that this area has plenty of birds, because it's close to, it's around 11:50. We are really heading close to 12, and you have so many birds that I can hear them make some calls here. That tells you that this area has plenty of birds. So for those who don't know, people are watching from all over the world. We call this the Maram Road. So these are rocks. They are Maram Road. Or sometimes people call them the dusty roads. The dusty roads or Maram roads. So in Africa, in the middle, like in interior villages, people tend to use these dusty roads because they are like getting you to your homes, you know. Because most African countries, they have not reached a level whereby they can have a tarmac till their homes. Let's say if you are living inside, so they cannot have like a tarmac till their homes. So they tend to use that's the road that I need to use. If I'm not wrong, this is the road that I need to use. Because I was told to come, then I turned right. First Maram. Oh, okay, let me go this way and see. So we call them the dusty roads. They are good. Sometimes when it rains, even there are no mud here because they are marams. But if you don't put like these marams here, there will be a lot of dust on the road. The sun is here, okay? A lot of dust on the road. So this area has so many big eucalyptus trees. I don't know if it's someone's home, I can't tell. But they are big, you know. For you to have such kind of a big eucalyptus trees, maybe they have like can estimate like close to 20 years. Because for eucalyptus they have a fast growth rate, so they grow very fast. Yeah. So they grow like this. Is like Kigogoini. Oh, no go kazi tu. The guy just have some sheep. So I was trying to ask the direction. I've been told that if I follow this road, I head to Kigogoini. So these are some more than like they can be close to 20 years, 20 to 30, because now the eucalyptus they grow faster. So that's a bell. You can see them. So let's say it is able to. Let's say these are female, an adult one. So the others will be following it. So when the bell rings, the guy will be able to know where it is. That's how you know. The African way, imagine. So when I was growing up, we used to have such kind of some sheep, like there are only two. So after school, we had to go and take care of the sheep. Hello. Yeah. Oh, niko na kuzo umetoka. Oh. You don't know. Hey, if this is someone's home, the guy has really done a good job because now the trees are so many. So many, imagine. Huh? Looks like it's one land. So many trees. So this area is more flat, eh? As you can see, it's more like a flat terrain. It seems to have less hills. Maybe the only hill I'll have is I'll come across is somewhere up here. So I might be going where that booster is, somewhere down there. You know, that's where I'm heading to. But I love the way these people are really. They are trying. This area they are building their homes in a very smart way. They are building their homes, by the way. You can see like this one is someone's gate. So living here is much easier because now you have access to electricity. You can imagine there are street lights like this one here. Here. So you know some other villages will say like, oh, it's not a village. But for sure, let me tell you, this is a village. It's a village in Kenya. No? Because you know when you talk about a village, a person will want to see like a deep area without anything. People are starving, but no. There are some MPs, let me say, there are some of the members of parliament in Kenya who are doing some great job. They're trying to push. There are some who are working out. If you find someone who can be able to make for you like a roads that I feel like this one here is a rough road, but if they are well built, have a very nice environment. You can see very nice road, you know. Then if you have electricity, it will open up automatically, because now you are able to get like say if you have any service, you are able to get it very quick. Hey, let me see if I'm already at the tarmac. This might be a very big shortcut, by the way. If I'm already at that junction. There seems to be a church somewhere here. Seems to be a church. Another gate here, another gate here. So guys, when you watch this content, please don't skip the ads, by the way. They are very important, so that are able to get some funds to travel to other areas, you know. Because for me, I want to show you the world. Got a very nice house there. Yeah. I want to show you the world, and in its authentic manner, you know. So without like exaggerating, like putting more edits or such kind of things. So most of my videos, even I don't edit them. I just compile the videos then, as long as it doesn't have like a copyright. It's a nice shed here, you can imagine. Just one tree providing a very nice shade, and it's an indigenous called Croton megalacarpus. So something about indigenous trees, they'll give you a best shade, you know, compared to these other exotics. We have those exotics that will have shades, but now the indigenous trees are always the best. They're always the best. There's some gun was some avocado farm trees here, but this is not the avocado season, you know. See, same case to that, and they are doing the, you know, they are putting on the flowers, so next like few months there will be a lot of them. There's a church here, you can see it. I think that was what I was being asked, if I've seen a signage. Get here, but in church now. PCA Kagu. Let me see the name. The road is still going. It's a big Nandi flame. Ah, it's massive. Big. Kangari. This is called kangaroo. Kangaroo. So now we are at a place called Kangaroo. Kangaroo. I think it's kangaroo, not kangaroo. Kangaroo is a different thing. So still going there on the other end. I think we'll go to join the other side. But you can see here the landscape now. Let me try and show you from here. There's a very nice view. Yeah, you know the valleys, and those are tea farms on that end, that way. It's a very nice landscape here. Very nice. So tomorrow we might go to the Abadeas, where we have the vast tea plantations. There are so many. Then there are some tea collection centers there. That's what we might see coming days. That looks good. That's a nice gate here. A small gate. church is well built, by the way. They have put some tiles, eh? That's a raptor. Ooh, 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 ooh. So despite the challenge of having some valleys and hills and valleys, people are still building. So you see, I've noticed like really, some areas people say that, oh, the topography is not like a flat land, so you cannot like build good houses. But these guys are not like really relying on that. They're still like building, because there are some valleys, there are some hills, but they are still putting more efforts to build and make the place look amazing. So guys, we're very close to Kigogoini. I thought it's a short route, but it seems to be taking much more time, but I think we are very close to that area because we have really walked some few kilometers from that end. We're still going. So let me hope we are very close now. Let me hope we are very close. See birds here. Let me hope this is my last corner. I've done some many corners. And we're still moving. Another corner here. I don't know if it is the last one. Big avocado tree. So now they're doing the flowers. That means next 2 months they'll be ready for harvest. But these are traditional ones, not like the new breed that you have, the FT. These are traditional one. I say the traditional or the old school ones. So guys, still moving, guys. Like where I'm heading to, becoming long journey. But I hope we're close to the area. Seems to be a long journey, but hope we are very close now, because I can see the signs of Kigogoini. There's some an electricity line that has passed up there. That tells you that we are very close to the road. Ooh. This guy needs to plant some apple like these ones here to have a nice fence, rather than having these iron sheets. This is the village with the gates. Every home has a gate in this village. Every home. You can see even here. Every home has a gate. It's the village of with plenty of gates. So guys, let's hope we are very close to the area. Yes, we are very close. Here comes the road. We are now at Kigogoini now. I was like, hey, for how long will I keep walking? For how long will I keep walking? So the good thing about this route that I've used is more flat. It has less hills. But it's a long route compared to the other one there. Sure, it's a long route but flat. Because the other route is all hills going up from the start to the end. Now which tree is this? Some flowers. Not sure of the tree. But guys, if you know this tree, kindly tell me, because it's not like the Abyssinica I was thinking, but maybe it's the Abyssinica family, So for me, when I walk in these villages, by the way, I do some tree identification sometimes. So when I come across a tree that I haven't seen, I have to try and figure out which one it is. So in the comment section, tell us which tree is that. But it might be on the family of Abyssinica, maybe. but I'm not sure of the real species. There's a bird calling here at this hour. So I've always seen this road. I never knew where it heads to. This day I've known where it's heading to. Though I told you, when you just see some line of electric line, just know we're close to a road, because they usually pass on the road. So while we were down there, I saw some passing here, so I knew that I'm very close to the road. Oh, so now I can join the main tarmac road now. The tarmac road. Oh, it's been a journey from down there. It's a long, almost done with the walk now. The last part. So we're gonna go and pass through that market called Kigogoini, the center. You see? So normally we could have passed through, we could have come through this area. You see? So a different route, but I've loved this route. It's a nice route. It's an amazing route, guys. An amazing route. So guys, still pushing. This looks like an aerial footage. Like an aerial footage of me going up the hill. So we are now finishing the last hill. Then we'll be getting to a more flat area. Up there, it's more of a flat terrain on the other end. But yes, it will be like a small hill. It's a small tiny hill. The funny part of adventure, you go to different places, you explore the beautiful other areas, and you see the best part of the world. So let's find up on the other end here. Let some guys like they're doing content here. Let me try and see what they're doing. This is a school called Kigogoini Comprehensive School. Let me show you this one first. Kigogoini Comprehensive School. It's here. So you can see now. Is when we talk about comprehensive, it means that we have primary, the lower primary and the junior primary school, the same area. Yes, I'm doing some content here. Uko poa? Sawa. So now those guys are doing some content. Nowadays people, you know, you see the old aged guys are doing content. Now how about these young men like us? So things have really changed nowadays. Look, like many years back, it was fun to find someone talking on him or herself on the phone. The time I lived here, by the way, guys, somewhere here, I just came to travel and I stayed here for some few days. They go in the market now. It's a small market. Let me see if I get some watermelon. I don't know if they have one. They have one. They have one. Need some water, so So welcome to Kigogoini, guys. Welcome to Kigogoini. Small center here, but it's a very big name by the way. There's a guy who is really famous here. Gives this place a bigger name, more than even the other small centers. You know. If they have some cool soda maybe. Let's see if I get out. The shop that is open now. It's no shop here at the moment. Is that somewhere I bought the other day? The shop is closed. The shop is closed now. The tea collection area. And the tea collection. Let me see if they have. Oh, it's open. The tea collection here. A long walk. I had to cool down with these. We're in Kigogoini, guys. We're in Kigogoini. So officially in Kigogoini. So we'll be winding up down there, because we have reached the target area that we wanted to be. So there's a field somewhere down here that I have been going, so I wanted to wind up there. Sometimes some guys were playing football on that area, on the field down there. Called, I think they play football at that area. Kigogoini, I used to stay somewhere here. Stay somewhere here. It's a nice view. The place is very dirty. It's a church. Some kids from the church playing football there. So going down that valley down there, and you can see now the view from here. Look at down, something like amazing views. The landscape here is something else. So remember the last time I was here, I used to play. One day I played football in this field here. It's kind of a public field. People come to enjoy and play football here. I was doing some stretchings. If you have not watched my previous episode in Kigogoini, I was doing some stretching there. That time it was very green. Now it's kind of more dry because of the less rains, but that time it was purely green. So I do some stretching there, and I do my walk now. So I want to pass there, then that's where we'll end the live stream. Of course, it will be close to the main road. So maybe if you come in the evening, find guys are playing football here. So many of them by there. So it's a big team. It's a serious team that plays here. They can just show you the field. Then we'll end the video now. I've tried to trim the trees here. So it looks like it's more open than the last time because there were so many trees here. It is a post now. So maybe in the evening some guys will be here to enjoy. Then you can see, you can't zoom the camera. There's Nyeri Hills on the other end. So normally this place is always somehow very green. Today is looking like dry, but normally it's very green and very serene. Now it's looking different, totally different. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. We have been able to reach to Kigogoini. It's among the famous village here in Tetu. So for those who are new here, don't forget to subscribe the channel. You can watch my previous videos here so that you compare, you know, because now it's kind of looking somehow dry. Last time you were here, it was very green. It was purely green. Now it's looking totally different, guys. So you can, so for those who are new here, kindly you can go and watch my previous episodes in Kigogoini and do the comparison. The comparing and the contrasting. So the compare and contrast, you know, compare and contrast. So I'm show the landscape down there. I try to adjust my camera, show the landscape on the other end as we wind up. Look at that, guys. Looks so amazing. The road there, you know, and the skies looks like it might rain. That's why I want to rush back home very fast. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. And on the comment section, tell us what's your experience about this village here called Kigogoini. And hope you have enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for your time. See you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.